6th Annual West Photo Photography Prize 2012 State of the Nation. A newsprint edition. Looks like a Sunday magazine. It has a Sunday magazine, a Saturday magazine, broadsheet feel to it. It's like a newsprint version. Let's have a skim through it. I thought you would like to have a look. So we've got the judges. We've got Claire Graphic, Head of Exhibitions Photographers Gallery, Simon Roberts, Photographer, and we have Diane Smith, Deputy Editor of the British Journal of Photography. Okay, so let's have a look through. And to be honest, I'm sorry, I 6th Annual West Photo Photography Prize. I don't know anything about it. I guess is at Westminster University. This year's photography prize focuses on observations, perceptions of the current state of the world around us. Okay. Okay. So, right, here we go. West Photo started as an initiative to enable students to respond to professional structures, commissions and expectations within the photographic field. Now an established entity of the photographic department of the University of Westminster, it provides professional services from students, for students, photographic assignments for internal, external clients, hosts a photography library, and runs the annual photography prize. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got single image first prize, Varmaveci, a family holiday. That's great, isn't it? Look at that, it's lovely. Plastic spoon, Yoshi Kamentani, Edinburgh Napier University alumni. The phrase "you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth" depicts the nation that you were born with a wealthy family. However, the plastic spoon becomes the opposite. Plastic spoon project is probably evolved from working over a period of 4 years with the residents of Muir House, one of the most deprived council schemes in the UK. Some lovely portraits. This is better. Look at that. Some nice stuff. Single image runners up. The New Life, Caroline Brunich. Excuse me if that's wrong. University of Westminster. Sort of, is that a scar over his eyes, over his back? Fabrizio Bilello, University of Westminster. Police line up. Look at these guys jumping, parkouring. Wow. Look at that security. So Paula Gattaza, University of Westminster. Common space. This newsprint's a little bit bent, so you have to excuse me, but it looks amazing. And here's some more shots. They're really nice. Let's come down on this a little bit. Look at really nice. Second prize single image is For a Future That Works, Tina Rimmers, University of Westminster alumni. It's a lovely portrait, that, Tina. Really nice. There's some light coming in there. Maybe it's sun dapperly light or it's a little bit of flash. I'm not really sure. Can't really work it out. That looks like near Holborn Station. It's just got that feel. I've seen that feel around Holborn and the buildings. I may be wrong. Now, I like this. It says Chapters of Crisis. Clementine Schneiderman, University of Wales. This is my cup of tea. I like this. It's great. Let's come down on these. Yeah, I like these. They're really nice. I can see Simon Roberts would have liked these with his, as he was one of the judges. There's definitely some Simon Roberts influence in here. So it must be interesting judging something like this, knowing the people you potentially are judging have been influenced by your work. Street light at Easter House Estate, Kevin Trainer, University of Ulster. Oh yeah, it's a street lamp, yeah, brilliant. University of Westminster, Tiger Spirit Never Gets Washed Away. I presume this is some martial arts. I'd like to see a bit of text with this, give us a little bit of an intro. This tends to happen a lot with these things. There's never any proper introduction to them. Project Third Prize. It's a nice portrait, isn't it? Here we go. I regularly visited my barber shop and came to know Simon the barber and his young assistant Michael. The customers have always intrigued me. The working class local men came to have a haircut before heading down to town for a night. Okay, that's a good, nice idea, that. That's lovely. I like that. Strong. Nice one, Johan. Working class boys. Jane Taylor, University of Westminster. I guess the text, you can't put them all, but they're in some of them. So I accept that. So it's a really nice little book, this. It's a lovely little competition as well. It really explores university students, and it's great. You know, there's no preference to age. It's about being in education. It's a great inspiration, actually. I really like this. Some really good photography. And this is when? 7 years ago. This is nice. Jonathan Graham, University of Ulster, Unwanted Janitors. What were you trying to do here? We continue trying to bring order to things that don't seem to require it. How interesting is that? That's interesting. Some good stuff there. I like conceptual stuff. It's interesting. We seem to have found ourselves placed in a seemingly very hostile reality. There's beyond our control, therefore the threat. The great outdoors is only a small part of this pandemic, for even the idea of nature, the harmonic chaos of the unknown threatens us. I think this needs a bit more investigation. It's interesting. I like the concept. It's nicely shot as well. He's taken some time to do this, and it'll be interesting to see what else he's done with this and how he's elevated it. Denia Economou, University of Wales. Excuse me if I've got that wrong. This is very abstract and ambiguous. I guess this is observing the whole financial crisis, the whole turmoil, the whole upturn within Greece. It's really nice. I like this. It's a nice one, Danai. I'll spell his name Danai Iconomou. Let's have a look at this, because I think he's worth looking at this. It's got some lovely stuff. Then you get a close-up on his name there. Go and check his work out. It's really nice. I love them. I wonder what it was shot on. David Barnes, University of Wales, Newport, PhD. King tide refers to the way the sea is affected when the Earth, Sun and the Moon are aligned at perigee and perihelion, a natural phenomenon that often occurs at night and therefore can go unnoticed. Okay. The work artist alludes to so many powerful invisible forces that at play in our lives. I have to look at that. I have no idea what that's about. It's interesting though. I might research that a little bit. It's really interesting. And here we go again. Single image, fourth prize. Odetta Katana, University of Wales, University of Wales, Newport, PhD 1. Now, on this next page, I have pages full of naked women. I'm going to skim it, and not because I think this stuff needs to be vetted out. By all means, they're amazingly lovely images, and I'm worried about affecting things on YouTube, because I'm working hard to try and get this channel up there and recognised a little bit. With YouTube, you've got to be very careful. So I'm just going to skim them, and I'm really sorry. And it is the work of Aislinn Kane, University of Ulster, and it's called Drowning Breath. University of Westminster, Basil Al-Rawi. The Irish property bubble burst in 2008, participating in the ongoing economic crisis in the country. And this is, as credit dried up and developers went into receivership, developments were abandoned. Right, I get that. Oh, I like this. This is nice. Nice use of design as well. Some nice stuff here, Basil. I like this. Spectrum Housing Developments, Gareth Johnson, University of Westminster. Project runner-up. This is single image, 5th prize. Project runner-up, Ringsland Estate, Newport, Magdalena Turner. A body of work created on the Ringland Estate in Newport. Newport residents must get so used to photographers being around there with that such a great university there. And there's still loads of things to photograph. And you know, we look at Tish Murtha's work, and you know, she started out really down there as well, you know, so at her university at Newport. So this is a sort of generations and generations following, and they're still doing it. It's great. Look at that. Single image runners up. I like that. Let's have a look at these. Regina Laboros, Kit Orts, University of Westminster. Freedom, Zuzana Kamusinski, University of Westminster. And these are Maria Papa, University of Westminster, Migrations. Migration seems the portraits of young women who have moved to London from countries suffering the effects of financial crisis, such as Italy, Greece, Spain, Portugal. My picture in place, and beside a landscape, a visual echo of their aspirations. I wonder if it's in their country. Very passive pictures, all looking that way apart from that one. Okay, interesting. Interesting change, but it's nice. Guy Prowse, University of Wales, Newport, made in Britain, third year BA, I think. In response to the British economy increasingly dependent on import, a brief to make a series of colour photographs using only British-made goods was proposed. Due to the restraints and unavailability of materials, an antiquated trichrome process was utilised to create colour photographs from black and white print film. Oh, okay, they're nice. Through original and found images of former workers, it is possible to create a humanistic view of what can be seen as cold and mechanical. The former workstations of the individual work and foundation of the project. Through an imagined link between the individual and the place, we can form a version of the past that is unique to both in resonance and poignancy. So I wonder, is this where this person was or worked? Interesting. University of Wales, the distance he can walk. Grzegorz Jaworski, I think. The breakdown of a long relationship eternally marks individuals. Quite deep. I have no idea of even chance I could even work that one out without a bit of thought and a bit of reading up. It looks nice though. Lorna Evans, University of Wales. This is Run It Up. Sort of most people, natural world is somewhat an anomaly, only encountering natural wildlife fleetingly and sometimes without even consciousness of it. And the world becomes even more bewildering at night. The whole terrain appears to transform. We cross the threshold into an unfamiliar realm, guided by dogs into a tense and mysterious world. Interesting. I've had a long day, so I'm very tired, and I'm just going to wrap this up. And I'm making a few mistakes, which is, I'm human sometimes, and I don't really edit these. I just put them on, warts and all, really. So I do apologise. I do intend to upgrade the mic system a little bit because you can feel it when I've got a cold and stuff like that, and I want to sort of get that right a little bit. Sam Laughlin, University of Wales, Newport. The project was intended as an exploration of history as it can be read in architecture. It concerns specifically with Germany. It focuses on an architectural remnants on the two significant periods of 20th century German history. Very interesting. Sponsors Charman, Manfrotto, Epson, Moo and Bob Books. That's some of them there. Nice. I really like that. Well done, University of Westminster. And I'm going to see if I can find any more. If you've got some more, send them to me and I'll have a look at them again. Thank you.